So in this video, I'm going to walk you through and break down how to do the different bandhas, specifically the 4 bandhas that I speak of a lot during the Kriya yoga practice that I'm sharing with you. So this means that today we're going to focus on Mula Bandha, the root lock, Uddiyana Bandha, the belly lock, Jalandhara Bandha, the throat lock, and also Maha Bandha, the great lock, which is incorporating all 3 at once. So let's begin by focusing into Mula Bandha. So shift your focus into your pelvic floor. So Mula Bandha is performed by activating the pelvic floor. You can think of it as a lift rather than a squeeze and a hold. So what we're doing when we do Mula Bandha is lift the muscles in the perineum. So the area in between your genitals and your anus, finding a lift up. And as you lift up, you notice your lower belly sucks in. We're pulling the lower belly and pelvic floor towards each other. Mula Bandha can be performed in different ways. It could be that we take a deep breath in, hold the breath, and apply Mula Bandha. It could also be that we find Mula Bandha and continue to breathe. And lastly, what is most common that I guide you through in the Kriya Yoga practice is that we take a deep breath in, we exhale completely, then hold the breath out of the body, and then apply Mula Bandha. When we think about activating the pelvic floor, equally important is learning how to relax your pelvic floor. So to be able to control any muscle in our body, we want to be able to relax it completely as well as activating it. So to practice this, relaxation versus activation, come into any comfortable seat. You can also be standing up if you prefer. You can start by taking a deep breath in. And as you exhale, can you release the muscles completely in your pelvic floor? And just notice how that feels, the heaviness, the relaxation. Come back to neutral. And now we're going to practice to release completely and then activate. So again, take a deep breath in. Exhale and release completely. Now as you breathe in, lift your pelvic floor up, lower belly sucks in. Just notice the activation and release. So let's practice the different ways to engage this bandha. First of all, we're going to do a breath hold with the breath in the body. Then we're going to continue to breathe, and then we do the breath out of the body and hold. So again, deep breath in. Full breath out, relax. Breathe in, deep breath, hold your breath at the top. And as you hold your breath, find Mula Bandha. Lift the pelvic floor, lower belly sucks in. You can close your eyes and lift your inner gaze up to the third eye, so towards the center of the head. So keep lifting all the way up to the crown of your head. And release, exhale. So next step, we're going to try to engage Mula Bandha as well as breathing at the same time. And it could be a slight difference because when we're holding the breath, we have a lot more power to pull. So when we continue to breathe, this Mula Bandha might be a bit more gentle or subtle. So again, we're going to start. Take a deep breath in. Exhale completely. Find Mula Bandha as you breathe in. And then continue to hold Mula Bandha as you exhale and continue to breathe in and out. So you don't need to find that really forceful activation. It could still be a gentle lift. Find the lower belly move in. And if you're still holding, then gently release. Lastly, we're going to perform Mula Bandha with the breath out of the body. So take a deep breath in. Exhale completely. At the end of your exhalation, hold the breath. Apply Mula Bandha. Find the lift up, your lower belly sucks in. Close your eyes and lift the gaze to the third eye. Keep holding. And release, breathe in. Next up, we have Uddiyana Bandha, the belly lock. And the belly lock is performed through doing a mock breath. So it's like you're breathing in but without taking air in. And when I say that, that means that the breath is going to be out of the body as we do this bandha. When we do this belly lock, and like I said, the mock breath, this is going to cause a stretch of the diaphragm upwards. So you're stretching your diaphragm up, the belly tucks in slightly under the ribs, and going to feel like a suction through the throat. And as I mentioned before, we want to be able to relax completely before we do the activation. And if we're new to this practice, it might be that we need a bit of support to relax. One way to do this is to lean into your hands. So as you lean a little bit forward, you might notice that your belly can relax. Take a moment to soften the belly completely. Now take a deep breath in. Exhale completely. Hold your breath out of the body. Then find Uddiyana Bandha, mock breath, as if you're breathing in but without breathing in. Release and breathe in. So as we do this breath as well, or this bandha, the tongue is going to be relaxed. It's not pressing up to the roof of the mouth. It's kind of falling slightly backwards. So no need to engage or tension the jaw or the area around your mouth. Let's do this one more time as we stay seated. So take a deep breath in. Exhale completely. Hold the breath out. And again, find the mock breath in. Release and breathe in. If you feel like it's challenging to find that lift, and I know that it can look quite dramatic on my body as the belly sucks in, it's more about finding that sensation of stretching and lifting up through the diaphragm and the lift of your belly. And if you find challenges in accessing that, different ways to do this same practice that we did, like I said, you can lean into your hand to relax the belly. You can come into a table position, come onto your hands and knees. Also works well with standing up, finding a little bend into the knees and lean forward into your hands. So you can practice all of this to see if you can connect to that bandha. So now we've reached Jalandhara Bandha. And Jalandhara Bandha can be performed by itself, and it can be incorporated in the Maha Bandha. And when we do it by itself, we do it by taking a deep breath in, holding the breath, and then applying the bandha. When we do it as Maha Bandha, we're going to exhale completely, and then in the order of Mula Bandha, Uddiyana, and then Jalandhara Bandha, applying them together. But for now, to understand Jalandhara Bandha, we're going to bring the head slightly back and tuck the chin down. So this is how it looks. You can breathe in, lift up. Exhale completely. Take a deep breath in. Hold your breath, bring the head slightly back, tuck the chin to chest. Lift your head up, exhale. Lastly, we have Maha Bandha, the great lock. And as we perform Maha Bandha, the breath is going to be out of the body. This means that we take a deep breath in, with an exhale completely, holding the breath out. And as you hold the breath, you first apply Mula Bandha, second Uddiyana, and lastly Jalandhara Bandha. So let's try this together. A deep breath in. Exhale completely. Hold your breath out, find Mula Bandha, second Uddiyana, and lastly Jalandhara. Release and breathe in. And we're going to do this one more time just because I want you to find a bit of softness into the hold. When we start to learn bandhas, we tend to really squeeze and activate a bit, exaggerate the holds. So it could be that you were lifting and squeezing the shoulders, or that you were tensing around the jaw. So let's try to find a bit more softness together. A deep breath in. Exhale completely. Hold the breath out. Find Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, and lastly Jalandhara. Release and breathe in. So why do we do these bandhas throughout the practice? When we look at a physical level, we are stimulating organs, glands, muscles in each respective area. So you're toning the pelvic floor, you are strengthening the diaphragm, stimulating the organs around the belly. We also stimulate the thyroid in the back of the throat, supporting metabolism, energy levels, and also regulating the nervous system. If you look at a more energetic level, when we apply bandhas, we are guiding the energy upwards in a pranic flow, a vital energy flow, which is an upward moving of energy. We're also kind of flushing out the energetic system by holding the energy, concentrating it, and then releasing it. So you can think about Mula Bandha lifting energy up, Jalandhara holding it in, and then as you release, you flush it out through the whole system. Hope this video was helpful, and please drop comments if you have any questions. I'm happy to reply, and keep your eyes open for more videos to come. Thank you.